2026 is shaping up to be a good year for gaming. Despite not having any truly revolutionary titles on this list, we're still going to see some very exciting games that studios have clearly put a lot of time and effort into. So, without any further ado, these are the top anticipated games of 2026 in no particular order. We're gonna have to start with the obvious one, GTA 6. At this point, it's not just another sequel, it's Rockstar reminding everyone why they're still at the top when it comes to open world game design. Every time they release a new GTA, it raises the bar for everyone else, whether they like it or not. What I'm most interested in isn't just the size of the map, but how alive the world feels. Rockstar has always been great at creating worlds that feel reactive and believable, and with the time they've taken on this game, expectations are naturally sky high. The dual protagonist setup is interesting, but more than anything, I'm curious to see how the story and the world system evolves compared to the previous games. GTA 6 is almost guaranteed to set the standard for open world games for the years to come. Marvel's Wolverine. Insomniac Studios have already proven that they can make fantastic games with their Spider-Man series. Their execution, storytelling, and gameplay were amongst the very best in the genre, which really builds the hype on the release of Marvel's Wolverine. This time around, they do not need to focus on a massive open world or endless activities. This is their chance to make a game that's more focused, personal, and brutal, which fits Logan's attitude perfectly well. I expect the fighting style to be somewhat similar to the Spider-Man games, but with a bit more weight, control, and variations, especially from the videos that we've seen already. Ideally, this should give players more choice in how they approach each fight, which wasn't really the case with Spider-Man games. I just hope they lean into the character properly and deliver a story that doesn't try to play it safe. If they nail the combat and keep the goal focused, this could easily end up being the best Marvel game we've had in a long time. Phantom Blade Zero. This is another game that really capitalizes on the phenomenal visuals achievable with the Unreal Engine 5. At first glance, it might give off a Souls-like vibe, but the moment you see the combat, you realize it is not. There have been more than enough Souls-like games lately, and frankly, I'm not a big fan of that style. The gameplay here looks fast, smooth, and technical. It doesn't feel like it's copying some trend, but feels more like a unique identity of its own. The hack and slash genre is one of my personal favorites, and this game has the potential to be genuinely unique in how it plays. It checks out all the right boxes so far. This is definitely one of those games that you really should be looking into if you like this genre as well. Forza Horizon 6. The Horizon series has become incredibly consistent when it comes to the visuals, car handling, and overall presentation. Every new entry pushes visuals a little bit further and refines all the works. And with the announcement and the trailers that we've seen, we already know that the game is going to take place in Japan. It's going to be the biggest Horizon map we've ever had, and will also get 550 cars in total. I'm not expecting Horizon 6 to reinvent the formula, but I am looking forward for a new game design and hopefully a better progression system. Horizon has definitely earned its place as one of the best arcade racing franchises out there, taking the spot from the OG Need for Speed games, and that's something that we should probably be proud of because these games are truly a lot of fun. Subnautica 2. This one is a personal favorite. I'm a big fan of the first Subnautica, and I would easily put it amongst my top 10 best games of all time. Subnautica 2 has a lot of pressure on it, and that pressure has definitely carried over to the studios, which is currently dealing with lawsuits and legal issues. Probably heard about this already if you've been following the game's development. That said, what we've seen so far is that the game itself is shaping up nicely. It finally introduces co-op mode, which should make experiences a lot more fun when playing with friends. If the game manages to deepen exploration while keeping the feeling of vulnerability, it could become one of the most immersive survival games out there. The new vehicles, features, and world design already shown by the developers look extremely promising. This is the game I'm personally looking forward to the most on this list. Ace Combat 8. This is probably the most niche game on the list, but it absolutely deserves the spot. The Ace Combat series has always done a great job balancing arcade-style flying, just enough realism to make everything feel tense and satisfying. It's not trying to be a hardcore flight simulator, and that's exactly what works. The series is known for its strong mission and sound design and some phenomenal music overall, all of which comes together to create that signature Ace Combat experience. And therefore, this latest iteration does not need to appeal to everyone, it just needs to deliver on what fans expect. And if it does, it's going to be another strong entry to the series. So yeah, these are my top anticipated games heading into 2026, a solid mix of massive releases, more focused single player experiences, and a few games that could generally surprise people. Let me know what you're most excited for, and if there's anything coming up in this year that you think should be on the list, please put it down in the comments below. Thank you for watching.